What's up guys, welcome back to Joe Tutorial, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to use Total Commander to find various files and folders that are taking up a lot of space on your computer and able to delete them. Now this is a follow-up to my previous video showing you how to install Total Commander. So if you haven't seen that video yet, go ahead and check that out so that you can learn how to install the application. Now I'm going to go ahead and open up the Total Commander application here. And it says press number 2 to start the program. So I'll do that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply open up the storage here for Windows 11 so that you can see how my storage has been used. So I'm going to simply right click here on the Windows icon, go to settings. On the left hand side I'm going to click systems, and then I'm going to simply click on storage and allow this a moment to show me how my storage is being used. Now, as you can see here, guys, you can see that I have a local disk of 475 gigs, right? And install application alone is taking up 412 gigabytes. That's ridiculous, right? Now, you can also see how much is taken by pictures, desktop, others, and even temporary files. You can easily go ahead and open up each of them, and you can choose what you want to delete by check them and simply hit remove, right? But I'm more curious right now about what's taking up this 412 gigabytes. Now, if I click on install apps here, this will only show me the applications that are installed on my computer. And this will only show the size of the installation of these applications. So by just looking at this, guys, you were thinking this does not look like something that take up 412 gigabytes. Definitely not if you look at that. Now, how do we go about identifying what's the cause? Now, you can always go ahead, let me close this, and go to your folder structure here within your File Explorer, and go to this PC and have a look at that. Wow, I only have just about 10 gig available. Now, if I double click and open this, I have the size there as well. So you'll be able to see some size, but it's not showing you all the size. But you can also go ahead and hover over each folder to see what's the size that are currently taken up for each of them. And definitely, guys, these are not showing so much. Obviously, for users here, it is showing 10 gigs. So if I open that, it will show me my two folders here, the public and Andrew. So let me hover over this one. It shows 10 gig. And this one is showing 214 megabytes. So still not enough, right? I could also do the same on all of these files, or I can look to the size and it will show me some size. But it is not the best way to go about identifying what is taking up all your storage. Hence, we're going to use the Total Commander application here. Now, once you're inside Total Commander, guys, all you have to do is just use the following command: Alt, Shift, and hit the Enter key, and this will populate the size of these directories. I'm going to go ahead and maximize this so we can see more. So again, Alt, Shift, and Enter. And there you got it. It starts to populate the size of the folders so that we can see what's taking up the space. Have a look at that. Now I can see that under my user folder, over 432 gigabytes. That look like a folder that I want to check out. So I'm going to open up this user folder. Again, for each folder or direction that you go, you need to press the Alt, Shift, and Enter, and allow it a moment to populate the size. Here you can see it again, 425. So we're getting closer. Open up this one as well. Alt, Shift, and Enter, and allow it a moment to show me what's taking up all of those space. And as you can see, this app data folder is definitely taking up the space. I can open up that as well. You can also access app data from your file structure or your File Explorer. No problem. Just simple click here. Now that you know where and what is taking up the space, you can simply come here and you can do modulus app data modulus, right? And just hit enter, and that will really open up the app data for you. And from there, you can dive in to see what's really taking up the space. But using the Total Commander actually help us to see it very fast. Now again, I'm going to simply do the Alt, Shift, and Enter because I want to see these folders as well to see the size. Here it says under the local folder, there is a lot of files. Now, here is where it gets interesting because I can see quite a lot of applications. So something here is definitely taking up my space. So Alt, Shift, and Enter again, and I'm going to see what's really taking up my space. Now there are various sizes, guys, that you can see, and as you can see, one of the biggest one that stand out to me there is CapCut. So if you're currently using CapCut, this is an indicator for you to know that it sucks your hard drive space, so that you can know when you need to check this CapCut. If you realize that your storage space is taking up a lot very fast, then you might want to do these steps and check CapCut to see if it's the application that is taking up a lot of your storage. Or if you're using other editing tools, you want to come here, follow the steps, and you might realize that this is taking up your memory as well, or your storage rather. So I'm going to simply click on the CapCut folder and I'm going to open that. Again, I will press the Alt, Shift and Enter, wait for it to load, and wow, you can see that under user data, also the apps as well is showing me that it's taking up some space. But I'm curious again just to see what's under this user data that can take up 358 gigabytes. So I'm going to open up user data. Again, Alt, Shift, Enter, and just allow this to show me. And as you can see, wow, 358 gigs is alone taken up by cache. I'm going to open that. Again, I would like to see what's going on here. So Alt, Shift, Enter, and allow this to load. And again, guys, you can see here what's taking up the spaces. So there's quite a lot of folders here, but the one that stood out to me is this 446 gigabyte here. And it says Smart Crop. Now, I'm going to open up this folder and have a look at that, guys. If you look at the name of these files, they are all video files. And these video files ranges from way back to 2023 all the way to 2024, right? And these are files or videos that I've been creating over the last 2 years. And these are not deleted. So what you want to do, guys, you want to go ahead and delete all of these files, because these files are the ones that are taking up so much of my space. Now, there are also other ways that you can also delete files within the CapCut, right? So you can easily open up the CapCut application. And here you will see like some projects. So you can simply highlight all of these and you can simply do delete. And you can also click the trash here as well, and you can see some of those recently deleted. So you can do like click the delete button to delete all, and that will delete. You can do the same here, click this and click delete, delete. But guys, this still does not solve the problem, because if I go back to my storage here, let me go back to my file explorer again and show you, you realize that my storage still did not move. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to select all of these video files, and you can go ahead and you can select all of them and delete them. Now that we know what's taking up my file, guys, I can simply use my file explorer to find this path so I can delete the files. So all I have to do now is just simply click in this part here at the top and simply right click and click copy. Then I'm going to open up my file explorer here, guys, and simply click in the part here and just Ctrl V and paste this part and hit enter. Now that I find all of these video files, guys, that I've created for videos before, all I have to do now, guys, is just simply go ahead and do a Ctrl A, and look at that, there are over 932 items. I can just simply do the Ctrl A to select all of them and just press Shift and delete on my keyboard to permanently delete and just hit enter. And I will delete all of these files. Now, let's go back to this PC. Have a look at that. Look how much of my storage I've managed to free up, guys. I now have 332 gigabytes of free space. So you see the power with the total command, that you can use it to find and to investigate how your storage is being used. Now, guys, there's still quite a lot more space that I can free up, and I just need to do a little bit of backtracking to see what's taking up my space so that I can even free up quite a lot more space. I will do that on my own. But I hope you see the power with this total command, how you can use it to identify what's been taking up your space on your computer and how to identify and delete those space so that you can free up your hard drive space within your Windows 11 or even within Windows 10 PC. So guys, I hope you found this useful, and if you do, you can go ahead, give this video a like and let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button below so that you'll never miss out when I release another tutorial just like this one. Thank you very much and see you next time.